focus, that would be nice. There we go. Hello everybody and welcome to a very special kind of Grand Tour review of the latest episode from Series 3. This week we saw the Grand Tour test out the Ferrari Testarossa and the Lamborghini Countach on the Abolodrome. Now, it was very well done and very well put together. There is one Easter egg in this episode though that I was actually said to me by a friend of mine whose channel and stuff I will leave linked above in the info card, which you can check out once you've finished watching this video. So his link will be up there if you want to go check him out. I will also leave a link to a video that he sent me in which James May reviews the Lamborghini Countach in question. That will also be linked above if you want to check out the video. It's from James May's Cars of the People, a spin-off to Top Gear from, I think it was 2014 to 16 that he did the series. Basically it was part of his long goodbye from the BBC all those years ago. So yeah, James May talks about the Lamborghini Countach, gives an honest review of it and says it's a nice car and says bits that can be improved, the window only goes halfway down and whatnot. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. So on track this week we had the Lamborghini Countach and the Ferrari Testarossa, in which Richard Hammond was driving. That review was very well put together, very nice to see two older cars that you'd see out in the streets nowadays, but something of which you don't hear talked about of much. We also had, what else happened in this episode? We also had Jeremy travel to France to test out the new Citroen. Oh no, sorry, that was last week's episode. We had Jeremy test out the use of hot hatchbacks in a race against the Ford Fiesta ST, the Yaris GRMN, and the Volkswagen Golf GTI. Now, what's interesting is, do you remember that track from Series 2 of the Grand Tour, the one that they put celebrities against each other? That track featured in this week's episode, which was unexpected because I thought they would use their normal track, the Abolodrome, for doing this. But obviously, because it was a test of speed, power and general things about cars, they decided to bring the three cars that they bought, the Ford Fiesta ST, the Yaris GRMN and the Volkswagen Golf GTI, over to their track in Oxfordshire, which is basically, their tent is situated here. The track is like literally over in a field right beside it. So it was literally only going from the tent to the field on the other side of the garden, basically. There was suitability tests, which were very well thought out. We also had a segment in which the presenters had to try and get their photos on Instagram, in the papers and YouTube. Now, a few months back, maybe in November of 2018, James May's channel suddenly became active again. Little did we know, viewers of the Grand Tour didn't realise that the video that James May uploaded about the unboxing of the Yaris GRMN, which is available still on his YouTube channel, was part of this week's Grand Tour episode. I myself only copped it when I was watching the episode, and all the little stunts that they did with their cars, that was also part of the episode, which was very interesting and a very engaging way to get their Grand Tour viewers engaged with the show, which is something I might try and employ later on in a different video. But anyway, yeah, to round it off, overall, for that photography challenge, James May was the overall winner. Jeremy came in second, and Richard came in last. Or it could have been Richard second and Jeremy last. Anyway, watch the episode to find out. The episode is now available on Amazon Prime, exclusive for Prime memberships. This episode gets solid 9 out of 10. Simply because it was engaging, it was enjoyable, and there was a lot of little bits of surprises in there. Once again, if you want to check out the video on the Lamborghini Countach by James May and the channel to which I am talking about, they are both linked in the description, as well with little segments from the Grand Tour's previous episode. I'll be back later this evening with a review of the next episode, which is a special. Another one, I know. They've all extended their budget with the amount of specials we've had in the space of 14 weeks. I'll be back later this evening with a review, with a preview of episode 11. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you this evening. Bye for now.